Hey y'all, NK here and welcome back to the Cookery. Today we are actually going to be kind of experimenting with some Ling Ling pot stickers. I got these from Costco and they are kind of a lot. This is actually 4.2 pounds, although we have already had some. But today we are actually going to be experimenting whether or not it'll work in an air fryer to see actually the texture difference. So let's get right into this video and see how well it goes. Alright y'all, so first steps first, I'm actually going to head over to the stove area, and even though we actually are going to air fry these, we still have to kind of prep them first and actually kind of simmer them in some water by the stove area. So we're going to go over and do that. It should take less than 10 minutes, and then we'll move them to the air fryer to actually see whether it'll become a little bit crunchier, how it will like differentiate, and basically if the texture is overall good or bad. Alright y'all, so before I actually close the lid, I want to show you guys how it looks actually fresh out of the kind of bag from the frozen pot sticker right here. And yeah, it's in my 1/2 cup of water. Also a tablespoon of vegetable oil is in here too, so it doesn't exactly stick to the pot, even though they are pot stickers. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's definitely already kind of defrosting underneath because of the water, and it's on low heat right now, so we're gonna let this simmer for about 8 minutes. Alright y'all, so after actually about 10 minutes here, this is part you have to be very careful about. The water has basically all evaporated, and this is what the pot stickers look like now. And now I'll actually wait a little bit until they're more golden brown, more like this one. This one looks like it's a little behind. But yeah, and then we'll move it to the air fryer. Alright y'all, I have my 3 pot stickers in there now. The bottoms are actually more of a golden brown now, so that's why they're good. You can kind of see it peeking underneath. So now I'm going to move it into the air fryer for more of that crunch that we're looking for, because I like my pot stickers to be more on the crunchy side. So I have it on right now. You guys can actually see it a lot better, which is actually really good. But yeah, I'm going to click, it's already on air fry. And without scrolling down to anything, I'm just going to click air fry. And then click it again, so it's under air fry. 400 degrees, and then yeah, I'm going to keep it on 8 minutes. You can do 8 to 10 minutes. But 10 minutes will probably make it really dark and really crunchy. So I'm going to stick to 8 minutes for now, and then I'm going to press start. Alright y'all, so fresh out of the air fryer. I think I'm going to make that my new catchphrase, because otherwise it's actually kind of funny. Instead of fresh out of the oven, we have fresh out of the air fryer. These are what they look like right here. This is my first time opening it. Definitely some steam coming out. But yeah, that's what they look like. Kind of your zoom close up right here. So yeah, that's what they look like. It's definitely more crispy on the edges and the tops. I think what's actually kind of like interesting is how you can kind of see these two over here. More likely the middle one definitely got more of the crisp on the top part than this one on the left, from my point of view, did. So yeah, that's actually kind of cute though. I'm going to place them on my plate, add some garnish, and we are going to see actually how they taste and if the crunch is all for show or not. Alright y'all, so here are the 3 pot stickers. They turned out actually really pretty, especially since I added some green onion as garnish. There is a sauce that comes with it also. There are like 3 in the whole package, and it really just comes in a small pack, but we don't really need it for this one because they look amazing just by themselves. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I wanted to give you guys a detailed close-up on the crunch. If you guys can kind of hear with my fork, this is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's basically all around. So it definitely has the crisp all around. Not too hard, I don't think, but it'll definitely have that crunch when you bite into it. So let's see how it actually tastes, especially for like the center, where there's really the chicken, cabbage, and more. Also, I cut one of them in half to make sure I actually just first mainly just tried the center, where also the crisp really is on top. I kind of want to show you guys like the inside of how it looks. That is all the chicken meat right there, as well as some cabbage and other vegetables. But yeah, that's basically what it looks like, and that's your all-around pot sticker. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a bite, kind of get the whole crunch in there, and see how it tastes. Okay, so yeah, it's not as crunchy as I thought it was, considering I put it for 8 minutes. It definitely still has that kind of rubbery texture on the bottom and kind of on the inside of the top part. But the outer layer definitely does have kind of a solid, a little bit more flaky, I feel like. But yeah, overall it's still pretty like rubbery. Like if I take a piece of the top, yeah, it just kind of comes off, but it still has that kind of rubbery texture on the inside. But the outside definitely is more solid, more firm, and definitely has a bit more of a crisp to it, and just kind of feels a little bit harder than it would if you would just cook it in the pan versus in an air fryer. So yeah, and the meat obviously is really good by itself too. I don't think I would ever need the sauce for this. It does taste fine by itself, but you can use like any soy sauce for it, chili. I know other people like to use like peanut sauce and other things, but yeah, I prefer it just actually plain, and overall this tastes really good. And the crunch, like I said earlier, not so much of a crunch I feel like, but actually more of just like more of a hardening like for the shell. Alright y'all, that is it for this week's video. Just thought I'd share something, especially with my air fryer. I haven't really been experimenting that much with it with stuff that I usually eat, especially stuff like Potstickers, which I mostly use in a pan, but doesn't always get the exact crisp I want. So I thought I'd try it more powerfully, especially with the air fryer, kind of get more of the edges and the top. But in the end, it actually felt like it was just more of a hardening than more of that kind of flaky crust that I was like expecting. But overall, it did actually taste pretty good. Definitely more firm, definitely more solid, and still actually really good on the inside. Thank you guys so much for watching again. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.